Last time, we solved for I1 of s and I2 of s. Now, for step 4, we're going to solve for I1 of t and I2 of t by taking the inverse Laplace of I1 of s and I2 of s. Let us start with I1 of t. So from our previous solution, we have I1 of s equals this expression. So by taking the inverse Laplace, L negative 1 or inverse Laplace of I of s equals inverse Laplace of the right hand side of the equation. Copy. Okay. So inverse Laplace of Is is I over t or I of t. Okay, I of t equals the inverse Laplace of this term. So now, before taking the inverse Laplace of the left or the right hand side of the equation, let us first simplify by using partial fraction. So we need to apply partial fraction. Okay, so let us copy. Now, for our term or for our expression, take note, one requirement for partial fraction or before applying partial fraction decomposition is that the expression must have a denominator or the denominator of the expression must be factored out. So in our case, we have three factors. 20s squared plus 6s plus 15 times s plus 1 and s plus 2. And then second, make sure that the most significant term has a coefficient of 1. Now, in our case, we have 20 as the numerical coefficient of s squared. So let us try to make that 1, okay, by factoring out 20. So factor out 20, we are left with s squared plus 6 over 20s plus 15 over 20 times s plus 1 s plus 2, and then copy the numerator. Okay. Now we can simplify this expression further by taking note that 2s over 20 is s over 10. So let us try to simplify. Okay. Okay. So instead of 2s over 20, we have to write s over 10. This is s over 10. Now we can proceed to partial fraction. We have three factors. So in the denominator, we have first 6 to 20s plus 15 over 20 plus s plus 1 and plus s plus 2. Okay, for the numerator, as plus b, then this is c and d. Now, last time, our previous examples involve only this kind of terms, s plus 1, s plus 2. Now, instead of saying this as a, for the numerator, we have a s plus b. Now, let us, okay, as plus b instead of a. The reason is because our denominator is now second degree. So since this is s squared plus 620s, so the degree is 2. Therefore, instead of writing a, we write as plus b in the numerator. Now suppose we have a denominator of s cubed plus some terms here, we're going to write as squared plus bs plus 2. Okay, for our case, our degree is 2. So we write as plus b. Okay, now let us simplify. So let us simplify. Okay, let us simplify. So we can simplify by taking the common denominator. Okay, the common denominator is the product of s squared plus 620s plus 1520 and s plus 1 and s plus 2. Now the denominator becomes as plus b. As plus b times s plus 1, s plus 2 plus c s plus 1. Now we can cancel out the denominators. Cancel, so we're left with the numerators. Okay, we're left with the numerators. So we have s10, s over 10 is 4s squared plus 19s plus 20 equals this term. So let us solve the unknowns a, b, and c, d. Note that a, b, c, d are all constants. And also, note that this one has s plus 2, s plus 2. So if we let s equals negative 2, let s equals negative 2, we have s plus 2, negative 2 plus 2 is 0, so we have 0 multiplied by any term is 0, plus this one is also 0, so we are left with d times, okay, d times 0 plus 15 over 20 times 1. And for our left hand side, we have negative 2, okay, wrong, so this is not 0, this is not 0. So again, the first term is 0 because we have s plus 2. This is also 0 because we also have s plus 2 in this term. But for d, we have, okay, d we have s squared, negative 2 squared is 4. Okay, plus 6 over 20 times negative 2. So minus 12 over 20 plus 15 over 20 plus negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1. Then s over 10, negative 2 over 10. Okay, 4 times 4, negative 2 squared is 4, 16. 19 times negative 2 is 38, plus 20. Okay, so simplifying, negative 2 over 10, negative 38 plus 20 is negative 18 plus 16. That is negative 2 equals d. Okay, this 4 can be written as 80 over, okay, 80 over 20 equals 4. So we have d 20, 80 minus 12 plus 15. Negative 12 plus 15 is 3 plus 80. That would be 83 times negative 1. Therefore, our d is, okay, our d is 4 over 10 all over 83 over 20. Okay. Or 4 over 10 times negative 20 over 83. Cancel. 2 is left. our final value is D equals 4 times 2 negative, or 4 times negative 2, negative 8 over 83. So we have D. Now we are going to find for our unknowns A, B, and C using the same process. Okay, so let us find for C. We have D, so let us find for C. Now for letter C, or for the unknown C, unknown constant C, we're going to use the same equation. So let us copy this one. Copy. Our goal is to find for C. So we have this one, and then let us find for C. Now to find for C, we can take, or we can let, S equals negative 1. If S equals negative 1, then this expression, or this term, in this term are all 0. So we are left with the middle term. So C, negative 1 squared is 1. 1 minus 6 over 20, okay, plus 15 over 20, okay, negative 1 plus 2 is 1. So for the left hand side, negative 1/10. 4s squared, 4 minus 19 plus 20. Okay, so this is 4 minus 19, or 20 minus 19, 1. This is 5. 20 minus 1, 5. So negative 5/10, or negative 1/2. Okay, so this is 20 over 20. It's 20 over 20. So we have 15 minus 6 is 9. Okay, 15 minus 6 is 9, plus 20, that would be 20. 15 minus 6 is 9, plus 20 is 29 over 21. Implying that C equals negative 1/2 times, or over 29 over 20, equal to, implying that C equals negative 1/2 times 20 over 29. Therefore, our C is, what is our C? C is, okay, 20 divided 2 is 10, negative 10 over 29. So we have C equals negative 10 over 29.